going to have an introduction to the Bill of Rights before we have the students come up and read the amendment. So we ask that you all please sit down. And we invite Bardu up to introduce the Bill of Rights.
Thank you. We're going to start it off with the actual preamble to the Constitution itself. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. At the time the Constitution was ratified, our founding fathers, especially the anti-federalists, knew that this was not strong enough and that we would need something more powerful in order to protect our rights and our liberties. And they came up with 17 amendments, 10 of which were ratified by the states and known today as the Bill of Rights. So with that, I will actually read the preamble to the Bill of Rights itself in order to begin our reciting of the 10 amendments. Began and held at the City of New York on Wednesday, the 4th of March, 1789. The conventions of a number of states, having at the time of their adopting the Constitution, expressed a desire, in order to prevent misconstruction or abuse of its powers, that further declaratory and restrictive clauses should be added, and as extending the ground of public confidence in the government will best ensure the beneficent ends of its institution. Resolved by the Senate and House of Representatives of the United States of America in Congress assembled, 2/3 of both houses concurring, that the following articles be proposed to the legislatures of the several states as amendments to the Constitution of the United States, all or any of which articles, when ratified by 3/4 of the said legislatures, to be valid to all intents and purposes as part of the said Constitution. Articles in addition to an amendment of the Constitution of the United States of America proposed by Congress and ratified by the legislators of several states pursuant to the 5th article of the original Constitution.
Now we will have Jill Hahn introduce the 10 students to read each of the 10 amendments in the Bill of Rights.
Good morning. I am Jill Hahn, and we thought it would be very nice to have our students, the youth of America, to be able to do each of the individual Bill of Rights. And so if I could have each of the readers, starting with the First Amendment, come up here to my right, and then if you will, you might as well come here, Shannon. If you will say your name and what school you're from. You guys will stand right here. And then we'll get started.
Hello, my name is Shannon Reed, and I'm from Harrison High School, and I will be reading the First Amendment. The First Amendment states that Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for redress of grievances.
Hello, my name is Troy Gertison, and I will read the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment says, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
My name is Alora. I'll read the Third Amendment. No soldier shall, in time of peace, be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor in time of war, but in a manner to be prescribed by law.
I'm Levi Christmas, and this is the Fourth Amendment. The right of people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized.
Okay, well, Ronnie, and I will recite the Fifth Amendment. No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment or indictment by a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces or in the militia when in actual service in time of war or public danger. Nor shall any person be subject for the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb, nor shall be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself, nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation.
I'm Michaela Hess from North High School, and I will be reading the Sixth Amendment. In all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime shall have been committed, which district shall have been previously ascertained by law, and to be informed of the nature and cause of accusation. To be confronted with the witness against him, to have compulsory process for obtaining witness in his favor, and to have the assistance of counsel for his defense.
My name is Shaina Medagadan, and I am from Harrison High School, and I will be reading the Seventh Amendment. In suits at common law where the value in controversy shall exceed $20, the right of trial by jury shall be preserved, and no fact tried by a jury shall be otherwise re-examined in any court of the United States than according to the rules of the common law.
Hello, I am Lila Fetcher from Alfred Park STEM Academy. I will be reciting the Eighth Amendment. Excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel or unusable punishments inflicted.
Hello, I'm Bryson Shira, and I will read the Ninth Amendment. The enumeration in the Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people.
I'm Elijah Christmas, and I'll read the 10th Amendment. The power is not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, or reserved for the states respectively, or to the people.